Welcome to Epic Tales by BG, where chilling mysteries and thrilling adventures come to life. In today's story, we'll take you deep into the secrets of a haunted mansion where a trapped spirit awaits release. Three friends venture into the abandoned Ashwood Manor, a house shrouded in dark rumors and eerie tales. What starts as a search for the truth quickly turns into a chilling encounter with the ghost of Jonathan Ashwood, who needs their help to bring justice to his forgotten past. But can they escape the trap of darkness, or will they be haunted forever? Before we dive into the mystery, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more thrilling tales. Let's get started.
The Trap of Darkness. The Mysterious Mansion. Tucked away in a quiet corner of a bustling American town stood an old mansion known as Ashwood Manor. The house was nearly 100 years old and had been abandoned for decades. Its towering structure loomed over the surrounding neighborhood like a shadow from the past, with vines crawling up its cracked walls and broken windows that reflected no light. Locals whispered that strange things happened inside Ashwood Manor and that those who ventured in after dark were never seen again. Ethan, Jenna, and Mike, three close friends, weren't the kind of people to believe in such superstitions. They were modern, rational individuals who trusted science and facts, not ghost stories. One evening, determined to debunk the myths, they decided to explore Ashwood Manor and uncover the truth. When they reached the mansion's gate, Ethan pushed it open, the old metal creaking ominously. The house exuded a strange pull, as if something within wanted them to come closer. Jenna shivered but didn't let it show. "This is just an old house," she muttered, trying to convince herself. Mike, always the most daring of the group, was the first to reach the front door. "It's probably just a lot of dust and cobwebs in here," he said, yanking at the rusty door. The heavy wooden door groaned as it opened, revealing a dark interior that smelled of mold and abandonment. The trio stepped inside, the floor creaking beneath their feet. The entry hall was dimly lit by the fading evening light that filtered through the dirty windows. Old furniture lay scattered around, covered in thick layers of dust. A grand staircase stood in the center, leading up to the second floor. "Let's head upstairs," Jenna suggested, trying to sound confident. As they climbed the staircase, their footsteps echoed through the silent house. On the second floor, they found a large, heavy door. A cold draft swept past them as they reached for the handle. Ethan opened the door, and they stepped into what seemed to be an old study room. In the center of the room was a wooden desk with a dusty, leather-bound journal resting on top. Mike picked up the journal and flipped through its yellowed pages. It belonged to a man named Jonathan Ashwood, the original owner of the mansion. Jonathan had lived here with his wife and young son, but the journal's later entries hinted at something dark. One of the final pages read, "The darkness is coming for us. I know it. There is no escape." Suddenly, the temperature in the room dropped. Jenna's breath formed mist in the air, and an uneasy silence fell. The friends froze as an eerie figure began to materialize in the room, a tall, shadowy man dressed in old-fashioned clothes. The translucent figure slowly became clearer, revealing the sorrowful face of Jonathan Ashwood. His eyes were sunken, and his expression was one of deep pain. Ethan gasped, "Is this real?" The ghost nodded slowly, speaking in a voice that echoed through the room. "I need your help. My family, they were taken from me." Jonathan explained that his brother had killed him and his family to seize the mansion and its fortune. His spirit had been trapped in the house ever since, unable to rest. The friends listened in stunned silence as he revealed the horrific truth. "If you can bring my brother to justice," the ghost pleaded, "I will finally be free." Determined to solve the mystery and help Jonathan's spirit find peace, the three friends searched the mansion for more clues. Jonathan's journal hinted at something hidden in the basement. They found a set of keys taped to the back of one of the pages, and without wasting time, they made their way down into the cold, musty cellar. The basement was dark, and the air was thick with dust. At the far end, behind a stack of old boxes, they discovered a rusty metal door. Using the key from the journal, Mike unlocked it, revealing a small room that had clearly been untouched for years. Inside, they found a small chest containing old documents and a music box. When they opened the chest, they found letters and papers proving Jonathan's brother's betrayal. It was enough to finally expose the truth of what had happened all those years ago. The friends took the evidence to the local authorities. After a thorough investigation, Jonathan's brother was found guilty of the crime, and his family's dark legacy was finally brought to light. With the truth revealed, Ethan, Jenna, and Mike returned to Ashwood Manor one last time. As they stood in the entrance hall, Jonathan's ghost appeared once more, but this time his face was peaceful. "Thank you," he whispered as his figure slowly began to fade. The oppressive atmosphere in the mansion lifted, and for the first time in years, light seemed to break through the windows, casting the house in a warm golden glow. The curse was lifted, and Jonathan's spirit was free at last. The friends walked away from Ashwood Manor, knowing they had not only uncovered a long-forgotten mystery, but also freed a soul trapped in darkness.
And so, with the mystery of Ashwood Manor finally uncovered and the restless spirit of Jonathan Ashwood freed, our brave friends escaped the trap of darkness. What would you have done in their shoes? Could you face the unknown? If you enjoyed this story, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who love a good mystery. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to Epic Tales by BG for more spine-chilling stories and thrilling adventures. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll dive into another mystery that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.